Why is the 48 Laws of Power banned in most U.S. prisons? Because it teaches the dangerous truths of manipulation, ambition, and survival. Behind every promotion, every rise to fame, every world leader, there's a hidden game being played. A game of ego, control, silence, and strategy. Most people don't know this game exists. Some pretend it doesn't, and only a few master it. This series is for those who want to master it. Welcome to the 48 Laws of Power. What this series is about. The 48 Laws of Power is a psychological weapon disguised as a book, written by Robert Greene. It breaks down the strategies used by the most powerful people in history. Emperors, generals, politicians, con artists, and corporate sharks. It's been called manipulative, amoral, even dangerous, but it's also been embraced by CEOs, athletes, artists, and world leaders. Why? Because it doesn't tell you how people should behave. It shows you how they really do. Every law in this book is backed by real historical events, raw psychological truths, and brutal case studies. And here we'll break down one law per week, so you can see through the illusions people live in. This is not for the faint-hearted. It's for those who want to stop being controlled and start understanding control itself. Why this series matters. Power is not just in politics or big business. It's in families, friendships, relationships, schools, offices. You've felt it. That moment when someone subtly shuts you down in a meeting. That time a friend betrayed you without warning. That feeling when being too honest backfired. These things aren't random. They're part of invisible power dynamics, and most people fall victim to them without realizing it. But once you learn to read those patterns, once you understand the motives behind people's actions, you unlock an edge. You no longer just react to the world. You begin to influence it. So let's begin with Law 1, a law that has destroyed kings, silenced geniuses, and ended careers before they ever peaked. Law 1. Never outshine the master. 1661. France. Nicolas Fouquet was the brilliant finance minister under King Louis XIV. He was loyal, charismatic, and wildly successful. To show gratitude and celebrate the king, he threw a party unlike anything Europe had ever seen. The gardens glittered with gold, actors performed poetry under the stars, and fireworks painted the sky. It was meant to impress, and it did. So much so, that the next day Fouquet was arrested, charged with embezzlement, stripped of power, and sentenced to life in a cold stone prison. What was his real crime? He outshone the master. Robert Greene writes, "Always make those above you feel comfortably superior. In your desire to please or impress them, do not go too far. When you make your boss, leader, or mentor feel overshadowed, even accidentally, you awaken their deepest insecurity, the fear of being replaced." Most people assume success is rewarded, but in power, success must be managed, especially around those who hold authority. Fouquet's brilliance made the king feel small, and insecure leaders don't promote those who shine brighter. They destroy them. The real power move is to let them believe they are in control. Let them think the ideas are theirs. Smile, support, step back, and rise without triggering ego. Because in the game of power, it's not just about being the best. It's about knowing when not to look like it. King Louis XIV built something even grander. The Palace of Versailles. Not just to live in luxury, but to send a message. No one outshines the king. Versailles was a symbol of dominance. A silent warning to every minister, advisor, and nobleman. Stay in line. Stay humble. Stay in my shadow. This law still plays out today. The young intern who outworks the manager and gets frozen out. The team member who shows too much ambition too soon and suddenly gets sidelined. Even online creators who grow too fast and face backlash from their own mentors. The lesson? Don't be naive. Understand ego. Before you climb the ladder, study the ones already on it. Let others feel powerful even when you know you're the smartest in the room. Because true power doesn't compete loudly. It builds quietly. Subscribe the channel because next week we dive deeper into the psychology of betrayal.